I want to talking about all this mess that's happening in the world today, in our country, and I do want my country back. But it's a mess. Talk about the spirit of vengeance. And I just want to know, how about the spirit in the woman? And it's not, again, ladies, it's not you. It's not your spirit. I know it feels like yours. I know it sounds like you, but it's not. You can overcome it, just as the men can overcome it. But you got to get on that straight and narrow, ladies. You must be willing to forgive. Really, go forgive your mama. She passed it on to you. Forgive her. Whether she knew she was doing it or not, forgive her. Don't ask for forgiveness. God will forgive you. All right? Nowhere where God said, go and ask for forgiveness. He said, go and forgive. I'm sorry for playing God, judging you. I realize now you can help it. I see I can't help myself, right? But the spirit of vengeance. Some of you heard about this from this little thing about, what that guy name? Oh, Candace Owens, and seemed to be angry at the president at this time, or something going on. I don't know what it is. Somebody super chatted about it. Oh, yeah, yesterday. And they asked her, I didn't know at the time. Well, I want to know what you think about this, because I don't know what to think about it. This is from the Revolver. Candace Owens is jumping ship from Donald Trump. Oh, I need to update my packet. Hold on, folks. I don't think this is from the Revolver. Did you send me a new packet, Nick? You sent me a new packet? Okay. Yeah, I don't see the new one yet. I didn't read that. I didn't. This is from Fox. Not Revolver, Fox. Revolver is reporting on it too, of course. Fox, Candace Owens' latest Trump supporter to question Republican loyalty to former president. Ahead of 2024. Watch this.
Trump actually got upset with me because, and here's the great irony, the richest irony, the Daily Beast ran a headline. Candace Owens says Trump is pro-vax because he's too old to understand the internet. I never once called Trump too old. He got that information and believed it to be true. He thought that I said that he was too old and that he couldn't understand the internet and did not quite get the information that actually what I was saying was a defense of him so that his supporters would still believe in him. During a golf session with some mutual friends of ours, had a person next to him who was egging this on, saying to Trump, and I know this because, again, this is a mutual friend, aren't you mad at Candace? Aren't you mad at Candace? Aren't you mad at Candace? And this got back to me that he was upset with me, that he was angry at me. And the next time that I saw him, he was quite rude to me. He was actually rude to me. I'm telling you this personal story because I think it is something that made me, for the first time, question him as a person. So you have an individual that spent years defending you, right?
So he hurt her feelings. And because her feelings were hurt, which are egos, it's an ego, right? She decided to go public on the president. Decided to go public on the president. Do you know that was unheard of in the good old days? Unheard of. The people really did, and they taught if you have an issue with someone, go to that person, forgive them, and be done with it. Never mind your little feelings. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. That's gone now. What a mess. I think there's one more clip, right? Nick, can you send me the packet so I can see what's going on here? Okay. Let me just check. Okay, one more soundbite on this Candace Owens thing. Watch this.
So all of this going on made me, again, question him if he was becoming too angry, which is to say that when Trump went into the election in 2016, he was having fun, right? He was naming people, giving them fun names, enjoying the base, having a good time. I would even say in 2020, you could feel the energy. It was electric. I think after the 2020 election, and because of the shock of all the things that happened and the answers that we never really feel that we got, I think that it pushed him into an angry space where he doesn't trust anybody, where he doesn't listen to anybody. He was so rude to me on the basis of what he said. I've realized that no, these discussions that everybody is having, these conservative influencers are having behind Trump's back, should be also had with the public as well. There has been a change in Trump. How could there not be? How could you suffer a defeat and know in your heart that a lot of things that happened regarding that defeat were wrong? But if you stay at a place of anger, right, you are ignoring everything that is going on around you. You're no longer looking and assessing things in the way that you should be assessing them because you're holding on to this almost vengeful spirit.
Amazing. Would you ever trust a person like that again? If she would do, and I don't know what happened between the two of them, and I don't care about that one iota, but the fact that someone would do that to you, rather than going and forgiving and forgetting, because true forgiveness is forgetting, would you ever trust her again? If she did that to him, and whatever happened between the two of them, right? If she did it to him, she would do it to you. She would do it to you. This is evil, folks. This kind of stuff that's going on. This is what's of the heart. I remember in the good old days, if you worked for someone, you had a boss, and you got fired or you left the boss, and somebody asked you about it, oh, it was a great job. You don't go for revenge. We are a Christian country. Where's the love? Plus, Candace Owens, she's married with 2 children now, I think, and little children, I believe. She need to be at home raising that man babies, watching over his baby, cooking and cleaning and ironing, and making quilts. This hour's up already. What? We're going to lose our country completely if we don't turn this thing around, folks.